Joining us is Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan. Ma'am, how does it feel to be back home? You've tendered your resignation as the governor of Telangana and LG of Puducherry. Now you're back as a BJP member. You've always said politics is your first love. So how does it feel to be back home for you?
Great feeling. Mental satisfaction is there. And stepping in Kamalalayam after 4.5 years it's a very pleasurable experience for me. This is the moment which I was waiting. And I thank our Honorable Prime Minister for giving me this opportunity. And I thank our President and Home Minister for supporting me. And it's a great moment, I can say. It's a notable day in my life. I didn't feel happy when I became the governor, but I feel very happy when I became a karyakarta of my party.
Usually people are extremely happy when they get high positions. While you say you're very happy that you've come back to politics, there's also criticism. The opposition party says, look, this is why we say the role of governors, they are a political role. A governor coming back to politics sets a bad precedent for the Indian democracy is what the opposition says. How do you respond to that criticism?
Same opposition, when they were ruling, they had governors and they took back them for politics. And why didn't they tell that at that time? So I'm asking. Because the same party, the opposition party, which is mentioning these allegations, they had governors, they took back them as the political leaders, and they were given high positions like chief ministers and central ministers. So, it's politicizing when there is opposition parties, appreciating when they were ruling. That is the people know that. And another thing, when we were governors, we are sticking to the constitution. I can say, I was not expressing as a BJP leader. I was expressing as a common citizen, not as a first citizen, but I was expressing maybe as a common citizen. I have all the rights to do that. But we are responsible people and we are educated people. We know what is constitution and what is politics. So we were sticking to the constitution rule. So I cannot say because I was working as a doctor, then I cannot say, though I shifted as a political karyakarta, so you are again a doctor. So we know how to transform ourselves.
You have rejoined politics at a time when political temperatures in Tamil Nadu are running high. Today, the DMK released its manifesto. One of the prominent promises that DMK has made is that the power to appoint the governor should be with the state government. It should be done in consultation with the chief minister. And apart from that, they also want to clip the powers of the governor, certain immunities that the governors enjoy. How do you look at these promises specifically?
I'm asking them, are they in politics today? Have they come to power only this time? They were in power more than 18 to 20 years in the center. Why didn't they think about that? At that time, when they were in the opposition party, they were knocking the doors of the Raj Bhavan for each and everything. And why did they do that? If they think the governor doesn't have any power, why didn't they do that? So when they were opposition, their action was different. When they want to rule, the action is different. So people know. Consistently, you should express one view. But you are expressing your views in a different way. When you are opposition, you are expressing the view when you are ruling. So people know, no. There is no any difference between your opinion.
Again, coming back to the DMK manifesto, they talk about CAA, they talk about national education policy, they talk about NEET, they talk about uniform civil code. Some of this, of course, comes under the domain of the union government. Do you think these are practical promises that the DMK is putting forward?
No, it is usually they don't give practical promises at all. They tell only lies. What happened to NEET? When they come to power, first signature will be to remove NEET. But they are getting signature from other people. Students. So, and CAA, Honorable Home Minister clearly said it is under the domain of center. What they are going to do? And another thing, petrol diesel price, they are telling they will slash it. But Puducherry, less 10 rupees, whether diesel or petrol. Even practically they have not done this. And NEP, our education, when it went to center, because during their regime only. So all mistakes were done by them. And the very old manifesto, what is new? You yourself tell me. Where is any people-oriented criteria there? Only power-oriented. No, we don't want CAA, we don't want governor, we don't want NEET. Whether anything people-friendly manifesto is nothing. So I can say it's a very old manifesto. I don't think, when I read it, I thought it's some 10 to 15 years before it was old manifesto I was reading.
Talking about the other raging issue of the day, the opposition parties are charging that the BJP has insulted Tamilians. They are referring to the statement made by Union Minister Shobha Karandlaje in Karnataka, where she linked the Rameshwaram blast to Tamilians. There's a lot of outrage over that remark. The DMK has now approached the Election Commission, also saying that action should be taken against the hate speech. Firstly, do you agree with what Shobha Karandlaje said, and how do you respond to the criticism coming from the side of the
So
opposition?
she didn't self-agree. She apologized. So she didn't self-agree. Then where is the point whether I agree or not? It's over. When she has asked for apology, it's over. That's all.
But this kind of hate speech, the DMK says this is nothing but an insult to Tamilians. This is hate speech, is what they say.
Then what about Sanadana speech? Whether it's hate speech or not? More than 90% of the people of Bharat follow Sanadana Dharma. Then is it hate speech or not? Let them answer for that. Then I will answer for this. I am a true Tamilian and true Bharatian. Whether Shobha Madam is a true Bharatian, but she has identified it and she apologized. But did Udayanidhi apologize for his comment? She no, I won't apologize. That's the difference between the people from Bharatiya Janata Party from other parties. When they find out they have done a mistake, immediately they apologize. They ask excuse from the people of the Tamil Nadu. So when she herself not very particular about her comment, why I have to be?
One last question. South Chennai, Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, which is the constituency that we are going to see you contesting?
You one constituency from Tamil Nadu.
Wishing you good luck, ma'am. Thank you so much. So that, of course, was Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan speaking to India Today, talking about a range of issues from Tamil Nadu politics and her possible candidature in the Lok Sabha elections. With video journalist Videsh Shilpa Nair for India Today.